بيتروفيتش. ضيفنا اليوم هو من دافع عن ألوان بلاده يوغوسلافيا ثم الجبل الأسود لسنوات عديدة. لعب بعدة أندية محترفة وأبرز محطاته في هولندا. جاء للعراق مدربا مساعدا رفقة أدفوكات، لكن القدر جعله مدربا أول لأسود الرافدين، فلم يمهله قدره إلا فترة وجيزة ليجد نفسه مقالا دون سابق إنذار. إنه زيليكو بيتروفيتش جاء اليوم ليروي لنا حكايته. أهلا بكم وبرنامج الخطوة التاسعة بموسمه الثاني مع طه أبو رغيف.
أهلا. Nice to meet you, coach.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to invite
Big career, huh?
Thank you very much.
Photo.
Yes. Yeah.
Good
big,
photos for your young
history, memory, and most what I love is the last photo with the Iraqian.
أهلا وسهلا بك في قناة الرابعة. بالتأكيد ربما الفترة التي قضاها بيتروفيتش مع المنتخب الوطني العراقي كانت قصيرة، لكنها كانت بها أحداث كثيرة. الظرف العام للعالم بسبب جائحة كورونا، بسبب ظروف أيضا تغييرات الإدارية باتحاد كرة القدم، بالتالي كانت واحدة من الفترات الصعبة جدا. ربما توقيت وجودك أيضا لم يكن بشكل طيب بسبب هذه الظروف. كيف تصف هذه المرحلة التي قضيتها في العراق مع المنتخب الوطني كمساعد لأدفوكات ومن ثم مدرب أول؟
Of course, I come first as assistant of Advocat because Advocat like me to take me everywhere because I come from Balkan. I can work in difficult substances because it's the similar problem Balkan, Iraq, and there before, after, many times is the similar problems. And then Advocat was a little bit afraid and scared about Corona. And he stopped and he tell me, this is the best for you. People like you, people love you, players are crazy from you, and you know how to manage that in this difficult situation. If federation want you, better to stay, because normally I am very loyal person and I don't stay. If my boss left, I left with them. But he advised me to stay, federation like, and I continue like that. But I don't know.
عفوا، يعني أنت الآن تتحدث بحين قرر أدفوكات الاستقالة.
Yes, and then after I take over from Advocat, and I don't want to go home and then come back only when we play the game, because I love people directly from the first minute. Rahim, assistant of Advocat, and after my assistant, big player, legend of Iraqi football, and Ahmed, goalkeeper coach. They are my brothers until now. We always in the touch. And I decided to live in Baghdad. Was not easy time because I saw many things what's happened there, and but I was one of the Iraqi people. If happened, I am there. And I try to help federation and national team with something new in benefit of national team and benefit of football, Iraqi football. You can do that only if you are there, if you're watching games, if you're watching trainings, if you every weekend. I think Rahim was totally crazy about me because Friday, Saturday, Sunday we watch 4, 5, 6 games, analyze everything.
طيب.
It is the only way to help the national team.
بالتأكيد سنتحدث عن كل ذلك، لكن يعني دعنا نعود للبدايات ونتحدث عن بداية وجودك أنت مع السيد أدفوكات. أولا، علاقتك بأدفوكات قديمة، منذ كنت تلعب كرة قدم في الدوري الهولندي بدأت علاقتك بأدفوكات، علاقة المدرب واللاعب، ثم امتدت لتكون اليد اليمنى لأدفوكات.
Yes, because I saw in beginning how they work. I was assistant. I just watching because Advocat is deciding man. When we come there, what I saw first, that they give you the name of the players, and then you go to the camp and you decide. you know. I don't like that because if you work for club, for federation, you have to watch, you have to make the choice of the players, you know. And then when Advocat left, I try to put in my head, okay, I stay here, you know. Every day family calling because they say problem there, no problem for me. I stay there, and I want to watch the games and to do something what a very good was for Iraqi football.
لكن دعني أتحدث عن هو عندما استقال أدفوكات، أنت في داخلك كنت تقول حتى لو ذهب أدفوكات سأبقى بالعراق، أم الاتحاد العراقي عرض عليك البقاء لتكملة مشوار التصفيات، أم أدفوكات أقنعك بالبقاء؟ يعني
No, first Advocat decided to move because he was afraid of corona. Was corona.
فقط هذا السبب، بسبب كورونا؟
Yes.
النتائج، ماذا عن النتائج؟
No, but reasons, you know, he was the boss. He tell me, I am afraid because corona, I am in 75 years, you know, 73, 4, I don't know now. It's very dangerous for me. I decide to left, and of course, you don't play home games. It's very tough, very difficult to qualify if you don't play in Basra games. Mm-hmm. And Advocat decided to stop, and he tell me, if they want you, I advise you to continue because you are much younger, you know the people, you know the mentality here, and they like you. I feel players are crazy about you, and I didn't know if they want or don't want me, but they decided to continue with me.
هل صدم أدفوكات بنوعية اللاعبين؟ هل كان يتوقع نوعية لاعبين أعلى خصوصا بعد النتائج ضد إيران والخسارة في قطر؟ أعلم بأن اللعب خارج العراق صعب، لكن هل صدم بنوعية اللاعبين وقرر أن يحافظ على تاريخه؟
Listen, I know more than Advocat about Iraq, and I know more about mentality, about the players, but of course I never say everything because I keep only positive things, you know, to tell him that he will be also positive. But first shock is when you go to Abu Dhabi or in Emirates, when you fly, then in Qatar, when you see on airport many things, you know. He always asks me, what is this? I say, maybe some passport problems, you know, maybe, you know, you never know. I never tell exactly what's happened because every time they are problems, 2-3 players back, or, you know, also better than me. It was the...
ولذلك أنت قلت تدريب المنتخب العراقي هو أصعب من تدريب أكبر نادي في أوروبا بسبب الفوضى خارج المنتخب، وتعني المشاكل الإدارية. جزء من هذا اللي تحدثت عنه، مشاكل بالجوازات أو تأشيرة الدخول أو غيرها.
In that time was a big confusion for Advocat because Advocat is one of the best coaches in Europe last 50 years. Advocat is the big name in the football world, you know, big name. He qualified with Curaçao now for the World Cup. And I know how they think. They are from Holland. They are European people. Mm-hmm. I live in Europe, but I am Balkan man in my heart. And I know how it's here. And I accept that easier because I know how it works, but they don't know. They cannot believe that it can happen. And then happened, and then he decided to stop. And normally I stop with them directly, but he asked me if Federation want you, please continue, try to help Iraq. But in that time, nobody can help Iraq. Only if they listen, and if they want to change mentality, you can help Iraq. But in that time, Guardiola, Mourinho, Capello, nobody can help Iraq. Because you play in Emirates, 200 people, you miss each qualification, you miss 3, 4, 5 players. If you play away, they say Corona, Corona, Corona. In Iran, they say 6 players Corona. 3 days later, I play in Lebanon. I have 2 players and goalkeeper on the bench, you know.
مشاكل عديدة بالتأكيد سنتحدث عنها بالتفصيل، لكن سنذهب إلى فاصل ثم أعود لكم الحديث مع السيد بيتروفيتش. أهلا بكم من جديد. يعني دعني أتحدث عن البداية مع الاتحاد العراقي. يعني يقال بأنك اتفقت مع الاتحاد العراقي على اعتبار بناء منتخب ولفترة طويلة. هل كان هذا النقاش حاضر بينك وبين الاتحاد العراقي بعد مغادرة أدفوكات؟ كيف كان الاتفاق؟ يعني تعال يا سيد بيتروفيتش، درب المنتخب ل4-5 مباريات فقط بالتصفيات وشكرا، فقط في كأس العرب. يعني كيف كان الاتفاق؟
Was not agreement. My contract, I signed contract longer, I don't know, 1 year or like that, until the World Cup qualification. I didn't stay there for money. Maybe I am most cheaper.
يعني لم يتغير اسمك بالعقد؟ يعني في العقد هناك مدرب ومساعد، والمدرب مساعد.
No. I stayed there because my heart say you want to stay. People like you, people love you, especially my team.
جيد. أنا أفهم تماما المشاعر والقرب الأمور، لكن أتحدث إداريا قانونيا. يعني اسمك في العقد كان مدرب مساعد أم مدرب بعد رحيل أدفوكات؟ لم يتغير شيء؟
No, I was assistant coach and they put me as head coach, but I didn't ask any money because for me it was most important if we do something with Iraqi football to make better than money, because I am person like that. I didn't come there after I was hungry against Adnan, but in that time, no, because players like staff, especially Rahim, Doctor, Ahmed, Kidmans, people are crazy. You know, we are really like brothers. And I continue to help because I was thinking that the people understand what are you doing in benefit for national team for Iraqi football. But now I know that they didn't understand, because in that time, what's happened, when you see that you don't qualify for a World Cup, when you see what's happened with Corona, that they kill us, you go to Tehran, they say on the airport, Corona. You don't know if you have or not have Corona. They say Corona, go out. You go to Lebanon, they put Ayman from the airport. I was thinking he killed 10 people there. Pop out, this out, that. You don't have the team, you know. You don't have the team. When I saw that, I decided to speak with Adnan. And really, this is 100% how I spoke with Adnan, I'll tell you now. Exactly, word to word. President, I come to the Federation. Listen, you are here one of the biggest players in history of Iraq. I don't think it's the biggest because Yunus is better. Many players are better than Adnan, but he thinks he's that he is because defender never can be one of the best.
وأنت مدافع أيضا.
But then you have good family in Qatar. Everything is perfect. Business, money, all safe. Let's doing something for Iraqi football. Let's do something. Let me doing something that next 10 years will be top for Iraqi football. He tell me, Petro, will be really big pressure, you know, Instagram, Facebook. When I hear that.
هذا بعد مباراة، بعد كأس العرب، بعد متى كان هذا الحديث؟
No, before Arab Cup. Cup. Let me doing this. If they kill my. But you have to accept that this is really, because after 1 year or 5 months or 2 years, you will be back there, because maybe come new president, I will be back in Europe, but let's do this something for this country. He said, what you want? I explain what I want. He say, write reports. I was in 3-4 days, finish, short term and long term. What the most important is for Iraq. He can show that if he want, he can take.
لا لكن عفوا دعنا نقف على هذه النقطة. من أين لك المعطيات حتى تكتب تقرير؟ يعني لم تقضي فترة طويلة بالعراق. من أين جئت بالمصادر حتى تكتب تقرير لفترات طويلة وفترات قصيرة كخطط؟
Yes, because I was assistant, I was national team coach, and I lived in Baghdad. I saw many games, and I explained, I see here many good players, and of course, after I know many infos, because I know many people in Baghdad, really big people who love me, who call me and advise me to his house, educate people. They say, you can do it, that you can change that in benefit of Iraqi football. If you don't do that, we will die, because many players, many people don't play the same age. Sorry that I say.
هذه مشكلة كبيرة.
Sorry, I don't never say the names. Because
لا داعي تقول الأسماء، كل الناس تعرف الأسماء، يعني واضح الأسماء.
This is the big problem, and they give me exactly the age and everything. I put in my pocket, because they saw how I fight to be better.
جيد ممتاز. أنت قاتلت من أجل عدم استدعاء اللاعبين الكبار بالعمر، ولكن في مباراة إيران رأينا بعض الأسماء. هل أجبروك على ذلك؟ لماذا عدت إلى الأسماء القديمة؟
Because I want to clean. If you don't clean national team on time to make new generation, you miss next 4 or 8 years for national team. If you want to do something good for your country, like Adnan, president, and me as coach, to do that, use the time, because it's the embargo, it's the sanctions. You cannot play in Iraq. If you don't play in Iraq qualification, you never qualify. And I say one time.
سابقا العراق تأهل إلى كأس العالم 86 من دون أن يخوض أي مباراة. يعني لدينا تجربة، الصعوبات مستمرة منذ زمن.
No, this is a many years problem, because you have sanctions. They don't let you do it. I say to Adnan, let's use this time to change generation, to put young players when they open and you don't have more sanctions. You can play in Basra. You have a ready team for the next years. And he accept that.
هذا مع التقرير اللي كتبته.
This is in the report and before the Arab Cup. He can show reports and all Iraq can see what I write, you know. This is only, that's not for me, because people, my friends in Iraq tell me, this is not good for you. If you change, they want to kill you. But when I hear that he, big Adnan, big, he say always, you know how he is, big, afraid what they want to say in Facebook or in Instagram. I know this is you know, you are not the president. You are not the president.
هو وافق على التقرير، على الخطة، ووافق على التغيير، لكنه كان خائف من وسائل التواصل الاجتماعي.
Yes, in beginning he was afraid, and then he called me to his residence, because he was minister of something, youth. And I was there in residence, and I give him the report. We eat there and talk about everything, and I tell him exactly like this: they kill me, Instagram, Facebook, maybe children from 15 years, 18 years, they can write. Don't care about that, but he cannot. He wake up with Instagram, and tomorrow morning again Instagram, what people say. If you believe what are you doing, don't be afraid. And I tell him exactly, your family is good, you are good, let's do it together. After when we go, you will see it will be top for Iraqi football. Maybe they say after 1 year or 2 years, they say, thank you very much. Tomorrow not, but after 2 years. Because if you don't play home games, you don't qualify. And I say one time, I jump from this bank here. If they qualified, Iraq, but not because that I don't want. I love if Iraq qualify. But if you don't play in Iraq, I jump. If they play in Iraq, you qualified. Give me Iraq. Give me Iraq. If I don't qualify, I jump also. If I don't qualify, because it's almost impossible to don't qualify with these players, this quality. If you play home games, because it's very important. If you play draw Korea away, or you win Japan away, that you next game against Oman or some play in Basra. When these 3 points, the 1 point in Korea or 1 point in Emirates is double point, you understand? But when you play draw there and you go to Emirates to play with 200 people, and plus many players you cannot select, because problems, this, and I decide to clean. And he say, okay, you can do it. But I was watching. Rahim say, coach, we watch 3 times correct. No, 6 times. I want Kokir and Munaf. I feel from other clubs watching, go to the trainings. I call coach, can I come to the training? He said, welcome.
كنت تزور التدريبات وتحضر المباريات بنفس الوقت للبحث عن لاعبين جدد من أجل تنفيذ الخطة اللي قدمتها لعدنان درجان.
Yes, and to talk with all other coaches. And I advise the coaches that we together, 1 time in the month, sit together to change experience, to change feedback. What you think, how they, because they are Iraqian, but they are afraid. Yeah, they are afraid. They never do that. And I spoke with many coaches. You don't have to be afraid. You help your country. You help your national team. We have to do it together. And they don't do that. But I go watch the trainings, watch the everything. And then come moment for Arab Cup. Arab Cup.
دعني أسألك عن كأس العرب. أنا كنت أقدم برنامج وسألت سؤال الاتحاد العراقي، ما هو الهدف من المشاركة في كأس العرب اللي كنت أنت مدرب به؟ هل هو هدف مادي؟ هل نريد الحصول على كأس العرب؟ عندما نعرف الأهداف نعرف كيف نضع الخطط. لم يكن هناك هدف واضح من المشاركة، فقط من أجل المشاركة. بالتالي هل كنت مطالب بتحقيق نتائج جيدة أو الفوز بكأس العرب؟ بالتالي بعد الخسارة أو الخروج من دور المجموعات تمت إقالتك؟
Now, there is always before many problems, because many coaches don't live in Baghdad, in Iraq, and they don't watch the games. And they give them the list, this is the players, and you make the choice, But I was there, and I want to change. All these foreigner players, maybe 80%.
لكن يقال بأنه حتى الأسماء القائمة اللي بيتروفيتش يضعها هناك من يتدخل أو هناك من يضع الأسماء نيابة عنك. أنت كنت تستلم قائمة جاهزة وتدرب الفريق من أجل أن تبقى محافظ على البوزيشن، على منصب.
No, never they do that. And I am a bigger player than Adnan and bigger name in football world. I don't accept if he say you have to play this, you have to put this. Nobody in my life. If somebody do that, I stop to be coach. Then you are not coach, But I know you have to manage that some players are important, It's important that maybe Amjad will be there, that Ahmed, center back, who play now in Zako, I think, will be there. If Bashar, maybe because he play in Qatar, maybe will be there. You take 3-4 players for the process that younger player will be maybe quickly better, But, that was the discussion, maybe this, maybe no. I take many young players. I take Zidane in qualification. But Zidane, without me, never come to play Iraq.
لماذا؟
Zidane, I call every 3 days. I tell you why. Because maybe he come, maybe. But in beginning was no. Because mother is Iraqian, father is Palestinian, and English national team want him. He play in the youth for England, I call. Papa was crazy about me. Also Adnan called. I have to say that. We call, and then after I say, which number you want? 8 or 10, you know, to play. And the father finally say, Wallah, I give you my son, but you have to promise me that he play one game if he can. I say, I promise you 100%. And I put him directly in 3 games, you know, to make debut. He's fantastic player. Kokir from Kark, and Munaf. Habibi, there's the pressure. Every day you cannot take players from Kark. I say, I don't care from Kark or from...
لماذا؟ لأن هناك مشكلة بين رئيس نادي الكرخ السابق
because but they want always Shorta, Aljuvia, you know, because it's interesting. Maybe friends this with friend this, friend this with friend this. I don't care. I work for national team. What the best for national team I'm doing. And I put many new players. And then I have all numbers for the new players who play in Belgium, in Italy, who want to come, you know. But that was the process after Arab Cup. When I left the country, I think Ahmed called me. He say, President asked me if you want to give the numbers of these players, you know, because they don't have numbers to call them to play national team. I give directly. I can say, no, I don't give, don't care. No, I give all numbers, you know. And because I like if Iraq is success and in the World Cup. And then you play Arab Cup, Infantino come to me and say, listen, what you're doing for Iraq now is the amazing job. Because I saw your team in the qualification, how many players you change. Maybe after 3-4 years, they have to say, thank you very much, Petrovic. Tomorrow, no, probably. But after 2-3 years, because in Iraq, to change is very difficult. I tell you one thing. I love Amjad. I love Ahmed. I love Bashar. Very good persons. I love Ali. I forget the name, captain of Shorta, number 10. Last year he played.
Yes.
Big
Ali.
player in Iraq, one of the biggest players. I forget really the name. Biggest gentleman in football, what I saw. Fantastic. But it's not good for Iraq if Amjad played today in national team. If Bashar play. If, Ayman, okay. Mimi, okay. But old players, if they play so long time, it's not good. Not good. Because when in Arab Cup,
أنا سألتك هل كان هناك غضب عندما سافرتم إلى قطر؟ هل طلب الاتحاد منك شيء بالبطولة أم فقط اذهب والعب بالبطولة بدون أي شيء؟
No, just participate because we decide to take the risk to put many young players that they make experience. Did experience help you for the next step to play qualification? Because you cannot put Kokir, Munaf, Ali Hamadi. 0 games, 0 minutes in Vicom. This coach bring him in national team. 0 minutes, 0 games. Because I believe this is the process for the future. Zidane was the process for the future. Kokir was the process for the future. The 3, 4, 5 players, you try to make new Yunus Mahmoud, new, to try to make new Adnan Darjal for Iraq. You don't have stars in Iraq now. Before, many stars. You try, and this is the process, you need to change. Sometimes it's not good because some players, old players, who give a lot of things for Iraqi football, Ahmed, Amjad, Bashar, Aladi, they give a lot of things, many games, But sometimes it's enough because for future, they stopped all this process. Adnan stopped all this process because from that time, Kokir have to play now 50 caps for the national team. Emir Amari, Kokir, Zidane, is the beautiful for Iraqi football, And then also other, because they play football. What they want, they always choose fighters. What you fight? Iraqi people are born strong. Iraqi people are fighters from born. They are fighters. They are strong. They can run. You need football players. And then 2-3 fighters and rest football players because they can play football. No, they always make 15 fighters and one who can play who play football. You cannot do that.
طيب سنبقى في كأس العرب، لكن سنذهب إلى فاصل ثم أعود وحديثي مع السيد بيتروفيتش. أهلا بكم من جديد. ذكرت قبل الفاصل بأنه يعني ذهبت إلى كأس العرب من أجل مجرد المشاركة واختبار لاعبين جدد، وتحدثت عن الرؤية، لكن كان يبدو بالإعلام بأنه السبب إقالتك هو نتائج كأس العرب، مستوى المنتخب العراقي في كأس العرب. هل تم خداع بيتروفيتش؟
No. Listen. We play. My last 2 games was Iran away and Lebanon in Beirut. That was my last game. You play in Tehran. You come on the airport. They kill you directly with 5 corona out. Okay, but you have to play. We lost that game 1-0. We missed in the last minute 100% chance to play draw. After 3 days, you play in Lebanon. Same problem in the airport. Some players play there, some players they there. When they saw in passport, I was thinking we killed somebody.
تعني مشكلة أيمن حسين.
Yeah. I don't want to say names because.
لا هو واضح الإعلام ليس سر القصة.
I like Ayman.
بسبب دخول السابق في إحدى الدول وكانت مشكلة.
That was really disaster. And you have 2 players on the bench and goalkeeper, and you have to play, the game. But we play draw. You invest everything really from my heart to be better with Iraqi football, not for money. If I tell you my salary, you want to laughing, But it's not about money. It's just about respect.
لماذا لا تقول الراتب؟
No, nothing. Because you laughing. It's nothing. Not about it. Never coached 15 years before it more than me last time. And it's not about money. It's because you see how difficult was in Iraq, and you want to help to be better. I go every day in the city. Never see lady with the children that I don't give money. Never in my life in Baghdad. Never. I go out, they say, coach, not out, dangerous. No, I go. I sit on the street with the people drinking chai. They are in uniform here, gun. It is the Iraqi national eat together with the normal, simple people. They couldn't believe that this is the coach of Iraq, because I want to be between the people, because I love to be there. And when you see, Yunus Mahmoud was with me always in the tournament. He knows how I work, and I know that Yunus always push. Petro is the future. Petro is the future. But you cannot make success if you see what's happened in federation last 5, 6, 7 years. You cannot have success. Never. All fight between each other. And that time was terrible. No money, nobody support you, no camp. You cannot play home. How we want to fly? Inshallah, we don't know. We will see tomorrow, And I learned one thing when Adnan say Inshallah Ba'achar, that's 100% no. Because better don't say, but if you say Inshallah Ba'achar, it's 100% no. It's the next 3 months later.
يعني كانت هناك أعود أن هناك مشاكل خارج إطار المنتخب تؤثر على
Yes. Yes, but this is all together. You have to be good to make success. Who knows who is the president of Spain Federation, England Federation, German? Nobody knows that. You have president, you have director. You give him, this is what you have to do. He do with the coach. After 1 year, 2 years, you sit together, report good, no good. Maybe we see you make some progression, will be okay or not okay. You go out. Every day Instagram full with the president. Why you do that? You are more important than all these players. This is how he think. You are not important, حبيبي.
يعني تقول بأنه السيد عدنان الدرجال كان يهتم إلى السوشيال ميديا ويهتم إلى نفسه أكثر.
Yeah. You lose the time. Better invest time what you invest in Instagram and Facebook in the national team. Why you there? This is impossible. Impossible, you know. That why they do that? Why? No, you want to be bigger, better. No.
يقال بأنه كان يتصل بك لساعات طويلة تتحدثان عن التشكيل، كان يتدخل دائما بطريقة اللعب والتشكيل، يحاول أن يغير شيء.
Never call me that. Never. Never. If somebody say that, they are lying.
ولم يناقشك بتشكيل بخطة.
No. When we no. First of all, I know how they are. They don't like when you talk with assistant, with physical coach, with goalkeeper coach. You respect the people, you know. After I tell you a story, they say you have 7 people, you have to talk, you need 1 more assistant. I talk, but he gave me 7 assistants. I say Ahmed Salah. He was the first or second. I feel directly this is my man. Fantastic. I say Ahmed Salah. Why Ahmed Salah? You give me 7 people to talk with them, and you ask me now why. Why you ask me why? I say Ahmed Salah, finish, خلاص. Yeah, but maybe 1 more, maybe this. خلاص.
لكن بعد ذلك أضاف رزاق فرحان كان معك.
I bring Razak also. Razak also was also good. Okay, I bring Razak. But after 3-4 months, I know exactly how they work, you know. One friend, this, you have to do for this, you have to do for that. No, خلاص, stop. This is. And when we make the teams, I like to talk with my assistants. They are assistant to assist you. They are not assistant to put the cones. I work with Hiddink, Advocat, Ruud Gullit, Avram, I don't know, with many big coaches. Do you think after 1 day, if I cannot talk about training, about everything, I go home? I am not to put cones, assistant to help. And when we talk about that, you know, we make decisions. And of course, we talk with Adnan. Adnan is the president of federation, you know. And then we put the names, why this, why not this, because of this.
إذا كان يتناقش وياك لكن بشكل لا يفرض عليك اسم أو لا يناقشك بخطة لعب أو طريقة لعب.
No, but Adnan like to discuss and like to talk and like to know everything. And he think maybe if you ask him now about iPhone, he know better how to make iPhone than people who make iPhone. You know, this is Adnan. You know, but I am also man who sometimes, you know, some small things accept that 95% of things will be okay. But if I feel that is more from that side, no, never accept.
لكنه أيضا عدنان دجال تحدث عن لاعب دولي سابق ومدرب أيضا عمل كثيرا في قطر، درب المنتخب الوطني العراقي، فأنت تتحدث مع مدرب.
100 years ago, football changed, football developed, many things changed, you know, and he is the president. Do you know what means president? You have to be president. You present your country. Your country. We are image of Iraq. All the time I feel pain when I see that the 2-3 players from airport go. I feel pain. It's not about player. It's about Iraq. Why you want that the people talk I never say one bad word about Iraq. I fight in the national TVs in Europe, in the live programs, with the big people when they say something negative about Iraq. But Amnesty International say in Iraq, people like this, like that, like this, like that. I say, wait, here, who killed these 500,000 children here? Who killed this in Iraq? Who bombing Iraq? I fight. Never say something negative about Iraq. Never in my life. And until I die, I never want to say something. But he say, when they call him from Kuwait about me. He say when they call him from here about me. Only he.
ما الذي هناك حادثة حقيقية ما الذي حدث؟
No, it's many accidents with them. I go to visit Ayman in hospital in Kuwait. He was injured in Basra, some game, because they come to Kuwait because it's 1.5 hour or 2 hours driving. I come there and I come in the room to visit Ayman, you know. They ask me, who are you? I say, ex-coach of Ayman, national coach. They call up, say, Beitrović, oh, yalla, go. I come there, you say, Adnan. And he say, you did fantastic. In very difficult circumstances in Iraq, Corona, no money, you are fantastic. I say, Mr. Adnan, I come here to see Ayman, no problem. Because he say today like this, tomorrow like that, you know. Totally different, you know. I don't understand why he do that. He is millionaire. His house, penthouse, all business in Qatar is the same. He don't need children's fantastic, family, all happy. Why you do that? If you ask him now, he like to stay there until he die. Ego. Everything want to be around Adnan. If Qatar qualified, it's not Qatar, Adnan. If Qatar is qualified, not Qatar, it's Adnan. No, Habib, you are president. Do for your country, not only talking, not only inshallah if God want. Always behind the God. Yeah, why you do that, you know? Why you do? Yeah, president, keep going. Good, no good. Halas, change, you know. But I work in very difficult time. And I give that's my best work in 22 years career as coach. I work in England, Portugal, Germany, Russia, Bulgaria, Japan. I forget, maybe more, you know, as player and as a coach, more than 15 countries. Best work is the master class work is in the Iraqi national team, if they listen. Master class work. How to change and how to prepare the team for the next 2 World Cups. Khalas. This is pop, stamp, finish. I write, I tell them, this is what we can do for Iraq. Now we can do nothing because we cannot play in Basra. 80,000 people, young players, good players, they need small experience, Arab Cup, Asian Cup, you know. Let risk for experience. After you have 8 years, top players. We agree. I come back from Lebanon, press on Facebook and Instagram. You are not more coach.
بدون أن يتصل بك أي أحد.
Nothing. Police bring us from airport 5 person police to my hotel.
يعني لم يكن أحد ينتظرك من الاتحاد.
I tell this first time. I never want to say this in Europe or somewhere. Really, I never want to say that. I say only here to you. 5 people, fitness coach, assistant coach, video analyst, me, and assistant coach, waiting 2 hours, no car, to bring somebody home. And police say, coach, come. Then bring us 5 in small car.
حاولت الاتصال بأحد من الاتحاد?
Yes, he didn't answer. He didn't
بمن
answer.
اتصلت؟
No, it doesn't matter. I called them, all these people. Nobody answer. I come to hotel.
شكل ذلك صدمة لك يعني؟ مفاجأة
very
صدمة.
Big surprise.
يقال بأنك بكيت حتى.
Yes. They all cry when I left Baghdad. All people there who worked with me crying. All, and I was also crying. It's not about if somebody sack you, you are not more coach, but the way how you do that is really.
لم تشعر باحترام؟
Yes, big. And this is not good. To continue with some coach or not continue, this is totally separate about respect. When you talk about respect, I'm not first coach. Our job is like that. You expect, you wait when you want to sack it. That is 100%. Is Mourinho, all have to be sacked. It's normal. But way, this is disaster. And I tell first time here, I don't want to, never say out of this program, because in Europe they say, Iraq is like that. It's not Iraq like that. It's not Germany like that.
ربما شخص واحد أو ناس معدودين، لكن هذا لا ينطبق على كل العراق. لدينا فقرة سألنا الذكاء الاصطناعي بعض الأسئلة عن بيتروفيتش، ودعنا نشاهد الأسئلة. AI questions. خلينا نشوف السؤال الأول.
This kill the word intelligence and people. After 30 years, inshallah, I don't will be in this world.
عندما يتأهل العراق لكأس العالم وعدت بالقفز من البنك المركزي، الذكاء الاصطناعي جاوب لا أعتقد ذلك لأن الشرطة ستمنعه من الانتحار.
Yes.
هذا كان تصريح.
Here, I'm here. Yeah. I said, no. I said that if they don't play in Iraq, because people who never play football and not on high level or middle level or be in the national team, they don't understand how difficult it is for Iraq to qualify if they don't play in Basra. This is what I say, nothing more. Believe me, I hope, like my country, I hope I wish Iraq all the best to qualify. I saw this many times. They send me from Instagram. They say, Habibi, you never jump if Iraq lose, If they win, they say, maybe you jump, But this is funny. No
عندما يتم افتتاح البنك المركزي ربما هذا العام، سأحاول دعوتك لحضور الافتتاح. لأخذ بعض الصور.
Believe me, I was 100% convinced, 1,000,000%. If all these things change, prepare when the moment comes that you play in Baghdad or in Basra to be like Korea and Japan, always on the World Cup.
طيب.
And I believe that he won that. After I saw that Instagram and Facebook more important than vision and all these things.
هل تعتقد بأن جراهام أرنولد من المدربين القادرين على التأقلم وبناء هذا الفريق، خصوصا هو أيضا من أستراليا؟
Listen, I know Graham Arnold long time because we play against each other. He play in Holland, and I play against them many games. Fantastic person. He was as player also a fantastic person. Gentlemen from Australia, beautiful people. This is all positive things, But I think if Graham Arnold live in Iraq and he watch all games, not only Al Juvia, Shorta, Zavra, that everyone watching that in Baghdad, But you can watch also Zaho, Erbil, Talaba.
South of جنوب العراق المباريات.
Yeah. You have to do that. Then you can make good team. Now, Arnold take list from Casas. Adnan give him this is, because he don't know players. It's normal. Now he know players better than in beginning in the first 2-3 games, But if you are there and watch more games, you stay 2, 3, 4 months in Baghdad, then maybe go home and then again, he find really top players, because it's not only players who play in Europe good for national team. In Iraq, you have many good players who can play national team, but you have to watch. And you don't have to be afraid to select these players. Problem is, with me, many people, they don't have info. Who is on the list? Who will be selected? You know, before, they put everything on the street, you know. I don't give. And then, you know, sometimes they give me critics, journalists, you know, why this? But I respect all journalists. I always give interview, never say something wrong.
لكن ذكرت الصحافة، حتى الإعلام العراقي لم يكن لك هناك مساند حتى داخل الاتحاد العراقي، يعني لم يكن لديك هناك أصدقاء داخل الاتحاد من أعضاء الاتحاد يعني يدعموك أو يحاولوا أن يقفوا بالضد من قرار الاتحاد.
They have the friends with some journalists. They give some names, of course, always. Not only in Iraq, and also in other countries. You have some local journalist or big journalist who is friend with somebody. He give always some info, but important infos I don't give. I don't give also the names 3 weeks before, you know, 4 weeks before, or I put some names different. But painful is that people didn't understand that way is the best for Iraq. Renew. Young players lost 4 years, maybe, don't qualify, but you will be like Korea and Japan. And this is very difficult. No, because many people think only for themselves, not for future of football. I want to also say Adnan make also good things, you know, stadiums, new pitches, invest, but you cannot make copy Spanish football and Iraqi football. This is totally, if you want to make, okay, you know, but not together, because totally different people, different style of football, everything is different. Better with English, German, Scandinavian, you know, it is much better than Spanish, you know, this is disaster, you know. But okay, some vision, some structure, some organization, I am following long time. They try to learn, but very important is that he put on Instagram that he is with ambassador of America to talking about how to play. Why you put that, Bibi? Stop with Instagram. Stop with the Facebook. Stop with the Twitter. Stop. Work in benefit of your federation. Stop with this. It irritates me unbelievable when I see every day. If they stop Instagram, they stop because of Adnan. He is too much on Instagram. Maybe they stop. And after the Bolivia game or after this qualification, please go away. Give Yunus chance to be president.
هذا سيقال بأنه يونس صديقك وأنه هذا كل شيء يعني يونس وحديثك عن يونس. أنا صديقك يونس. لماذا يونس أفضل من عدنان برأيك؟
Enough is enough. Focus is not on the federation, a national team. Focus is on Adnan. It's not good. In serious country, it's not good. Yunus is one of the biggest players in Iraq. Yunus is international. Qatar, Emirates, big name, on TV. He can help maybe with other things. And give the chance young people. Give the chance young people. You cannot sit there 100 years. Why? You know, give the chance young people, maybe behind the federation to help, you know, with other things, you know. But please give chance to the other people. Yunus is there a long time. Yunus is vice president maybe 5, 6, 7 years, I don't know. He knows federation. He know I am not friend of Yunus. I never talk with Yunus. Before, yes, we are when I was there, and after I never talked with Yunus. But he knows everything in federation. He knows how it work. He goes with Iraq national team to play the games. Is not the new guy who have to learn everything. You know, he is there. Just give young people chance to make something new. Age doesn't help you, you know. It doesn't help. You need new. It's the same me. Maybe after 4 or 5 years, if I am not following changing in football, training session, physically trainings, you know, it's not like 20 years ago. It's totally different, you know. You have to be involved. But when you achieve some age, 65, 67, maybe you have to say, Khalas, I want to help some young coach to become good coach. And we'll be fine if they help Yunus Mahmoud to be good president.
لو تغير شيء يعني باختصار لأنه وصلنا إلى النهاية، هل ترغب بالعودة لتدريب العراق؟
Always if they need, for one day, if I can help, I want to help. Believe me, I don't need Iraq, and Iraq don't need me. Adnan don't need me, and I don't need Adnan. I continue with my life. But if the people there really say, okay, can you help us? I help. Not only to come back in Baghdad, to be national team coach, in everything, if they play games there or there, if they need something to give info, to say how they play, how they can always call me. I always will be open to help.
حديث كان ممتع معك سيد بيتروفيتش. وصلنا إلى الفقرة الأخيرة، سنذهب إلى فاصل ثم نعود للفقرة الأخيرة مع ضيفي السيد بيتروفيتش. أهلا بكم من جديد. الجزء الأخير هو دائما طبعا أكون سعيد بالاحتفاظ بتوقيع ضيوفي. سنذهب إلى الكرة لنوقع على هذه الكرة. طبعا هذه الكرة وقع عليها أيضا كل الضيوف، نحتفظ بها للذكرى. الكرة، هل تتذكر أول توقيع؟
My first sign?
Yeah.
Long time ago.
توقيع جميل يعني. بالنهاية لو أجرينا مسابقة مع البقية أعتقد خطك جيد بالكتابة أيضا.
Yes, I signed many contracts. Now it's easy.
شكرا لك سيد بيتروفيتش، كنت سعيد بلقائك، ولكم مشاهدينا الشكر والتقدير على حسن المتابعة. نلتقي مع ضيف آخر إن شاء الله.